Hey guys, what's up? This is Corey, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. So I have some bad news in case you're wondering why this is episode 79 instead of what I mentioned in the last episode where I was going to do a montage of myself completing the Hoenn Pokedex. Well, turns out that's not really going to happen. Hang on a second, sorry, trying to change my volume here. Okay, that should be better. Hopefully the game volume isn't too quiet. Too loud, because what I'm doing now is I'm actually playing with my Nintendo 64 USB controller, which I got from ThinkGeek, and I'm trying it out for playing Pokemon, and it's pretty fun. It's kind of hard to get used to with using the thumbstick, because the D-pad's even worse. But anyways, what I was saying is, I said I was going to do the montage of myself completing the Hoenn Pokedex, but that didn't really work out because, well, it was nearly impossible. Just because of the fact that it was like 75, I recorded all of it, and it was honestly 75 individual clips of myself catching and evolving all the Pokemon I needed in order to complete the Hoenn Pokedex, and it was just so much, and my video editor is so slow, and it was just a nightmare, and it would have taken me like years to get it done. So I decided to scrap the idea, unfortunately, but I did complete the Hoenn Pokedex, and not only did I do that, but I got basically a living Hoenn Pokedex, and unfortunately, the Hoenn Pokedex has 202 Pokemon, only 200 of them you need in order to technically have it completed in the game. The two you don't need are Jirachi and Deoxys. But anyways, it's 200, and the actual Hoenn Pokemon, the new 3rd generation ones, there's not nearly that many, so a lot of them are from 1st and 2nd gen. So I spread them out into a national Pokedex order in my PC, as you can see. And so this is just all the Pokemon that are in the Hoenn Pokedex, plus a couple others that I was able to get, but in national dex order with spaces for all the ones that I don't have. So you can see there's the end of the 1st generation with Mew, starting with 2nd gen, all the way through here. I got one of everything. Those are Lugia and Ho-Oh, the new ones I got, and I did trade in all the Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire that I couldn't get otherwise. Like you can see, I got the other starters here with Torchic and Mudkip, and the other ones I needed to trade in. So yeah, now here's the Hoenn Pokedex. This is all of the 3rd gen Pokemon. I had to trade in Surskit and Masquerain. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I had to trade in Meditite and Metacam. Zangoose and Lunatone, and I think that's about it. But, oh yeah, and I evolved these guys, evolved Beldum, and here is that space for Jirachi that I'm not going to be able to fill, because in order to get that Pokemon, I'd have to cheat even more than I did in order to get the Eon and Mystic tickets and whatnot to get those legendaries. So there we go, completed the Hoenn Pokedex. As you can see, if we go out here and go into the Pokedex, owned Hoenn 201, and again, that's everything except for Jirachi, which I guess I'll scroll all the way to the bottom here, and I'll just speed that up really quick. I don't use the speed up button in my Let's Play very much, so that's where Jirachi would be, and yeah. Oh, and I just realized it didn't really make any sense when I said something about the volume levels and using the Nintendo 64 controller, and the reason for that is that I'm sitting further back from my laptop, so I'm hoping that my voice, in comparison with the game volume, is okay. So now what we're going to do is, oh yeah, you can see, I've obviously, in order to evolve all those Pokemon to complete the Pokedex, I had to do so much grinding, and it took hours and hours, and that's why all my Pokemon are a lot higher level, and I decided, since they were all like 67, 68, and 69, to just level them all up to 69, just for the fun of it, because I thought that'd be kind of funny. So now let's go back home to Little Root Town, now that we have the Hoenn Pokedex officially completed. Not technically because of Jirachi, but I just explained all that. And let's go visit Professor Birch in his lab. I was about to say Professor Rowan because I just started playing Diamond on my own, but I only walk in here automatically. Oh, Corey, let's have a look at your Pokedex. ... Yes, there's no doubt about it. You really have completed the Hoenn region's Pokedex. That's more than just impressive. I have a gift for you. Consider it my show of appreciation for the fantastic work you've done. My gift is a rare Pokemon found only in another region. You can have any of those 3 Pokemon. And so here we get to pick a Johto starter, I think. Yeah, because Johto's the 2nd generation. So, Cyndaquil, I think this is actually the one I'm going to take, because Typhlosion is awesome, but I'm just going to show all these off anyways. So there's Cyndaquil, Totodile, which evolves into Feraligatr, of course, and, whoops, if I could just go over, stupid thumbstick, and then Chikorita. So I'm going to take Cyndaquil just because, and I mean, I could technically get all of these by playing through my Ruby and Sapphire and completing the Hoenn Dex in those two, but that would be pretty stupid. Actually, I'm not even sure if you can get that. It might be an Emerald-only feature. So anyways, I'm going to take Cyndaquil here. pretty cool. Gonna go in the PC. I'm not really sure exactly what spot I need to put it in, so I'll fix that as far as the National Dex order. You've completed the Hoenn Pokedex, but your Pokemon journey isn't over. Not quite. Still got a couple more episodes of stuff. There's no end to the road that is Pokemon. Somewhere there's a grassy patch that's waiting for you. Oh, hi, Corey. Have you gone to that place, the Battle Frontier? That's all she has to say. I caught 201 of the 202 possible Pokemon in the entire Hoenn Pokedex, one of which is a legendary that I'm not supposed to get, and that's all you have to say. Have you been to the Battle Frontier? She's just trying to hide her jealousy. She's blind with fury. Okay, so anyways, now, we're going to go fly and battle someone. Someone who's a lot more difficult. Well, let's see. How do I put this? Someone who I battled previously a few episodes ago, and he was a lot stronger than I would have expected. So let's go battle him again. And no, it's not who you think. We're gonna go back to Evergrande City here, and I honestly never knew about this in any of my previous playthroughs of this game. So let's go down here. Actually, no, first we need to go to the PC. Sorry, I'm a little bit jumbled here, just trying to get all my thoughts together. I had a plan for this, but I keep forgetting what I'm doing. So, anyways, let's go into the PC here. And you remember I said something about rebattling the Elite Four? I said something about that a while ago, and I'll just put this... Gosh, I have absolutely no idea where it goes. Oh, well, actually, hang on. If here's the end of the second generation... Wait, don't the starters go grass, then fire? Yeah, okay, so that means that if there's Mew, that's Chikorita, Bayleaf, and Meganium, so Cyndaquil should go right there. Actually, I could have just looked at its number anyways, but I'm pretty darn sure that's right. So, I'm going to rebattle the Elite Four, but that's not right now. But what I did for this is I decided to take a team of 6 legendaries. And this is because I never actually used any of the legendaries in my normal playthrough. And I wanted to, because, well, I don't see any reason why people are so against using legendaries, especially in Let's Plays on YouTube. I actually find it kind of annoying. So what I did is I picked out 6 legendaries, and 3 of them were not already level 70, and I decided that I wanted them to be equal level, because one of them is Deoxys, and using a level 30 Pokemon against the Elite Four, even though it's a legendary, is never really a good idea. So what I did is I picked, okay, so yeah, Deoxys, Latias, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Regice, and I think Ho-Oh. So I'm going to withdraw all of those. First I'm going to swap this one, get the last member of my original party out, and again I leveled them all up to level 70. I don't think I taught them any TMs or HMs, with the one exception being I taught Deoxys Shadow Ball, but I'm pretty sure all of the others were moves that they learned on their own as I leveled them up. So yeah, Latias was level 40, Deoxys was level 30, and Regice was also 40, I think. So this is just going to be pretty fun, because I just want to show off the awesome power of these legendaries, because it's pretty great, and I have used legendaries on my team before, but the reason I didn't is just because I got so attached to the 6 Pokemon that I was using throughout the rest of this Let's Play. So I have all these legendaries. I'm just going to show you what they're like really quick. So Regice, again, they're all level 70. Just show you the movesets here. For some reason it learned an electric move. It's a really powerful one too. Pretty cool, except it has terrible accuracy. So yeah, as you can see, I taught it Shadow Ball, Extreme Speed, I think it already knew, or it learned it on its own. Latias there has Solar Beam, and Psychic. Actually, Solar Beam might have been a TM, I don't remember for sure. Kyogre and Rayquaza are just as they were, and Ho-Oh are all exactly as they were when I caught them, because they were already level 70. So I didn't touch those since catching them, so they're exactly as they were. So now we're going to go battle that person I was talking about. And no, it is not Steven, which you might have been thinking. That was kind of why I was so vague there. But yeah, this is something I didn't know about until I was grinding in here for leveling on Victory Road, and I noticed Wally was here. And we battled him when we first entered Victory Road on our way to the Elite Four, and apparently he's here again. So, I think we should give it another go. Let's see, who do I want first? I don't even know what he's going to have, so I'm just going to stick with Regice. So let's do this! Hi, Corey! I've gotten stronger since that last time. I want to show you, Corey. Okay, here I come! So, in the entire time it took me... So we met at the beginning of Victory Road, and in the time it took me to get through Victory Road, beat the Elite Four, beat the champion, become the new champion of Hoenn, and do all this other stuff, completing the entire Pokedex and catching all these legendaries, all that he did was make it through Victory Road in all that time. It's kind of sad. So it starts out with his Altaria, which is dragon flying, so I guess I'll just use an Ice Beam here. So this is pretty exciting, getting to use this team of legendaries and show them off. I mean, I've been using them a lot doing grinding to get them up to level 70, and having them with experience shares with my other Pokemon to level them up when they were too low. But anyways, it's pretty cool to show off the awesome power of these legendaries. So you just destroyed it. Okay, Delcatty, I'm going to stay in actually because I have superpower, which is obviously going to be super effective. So let's go ahead and do that. Fighting against normal, why not? I always thought this move was really cool when the Reggies were using them against me when I was catching them, and now it's pretty awesome to get to use it on my own. And obviously just tearing through this guy's Pokemon like nothing else. And yeah, attack and defense fall. It's the one side effect of superpower. Okay, let's see what he's going to bring out next. A Magneton. Okay, well, let's bring something else out just for some variety. Let's bring out Ho-Oh. Let's give him some action. Or it, I guess, because these legendaries don't really have genders. Well, that's a pretty interesting looking back sprite. Ho-Oh's Mohawk is just too awesome. Like, you can't even argue that that's... Okay, so obviously just gonna destroy this thing with a Fire Blast, or we could miss. Super... and it missed. The move that would have only done 20 damage anyways. Supersonic is one of those that just does a set amount of HP damage, so... Alright, Magneton is down in one hit, no surprise. If I don't kill any of these with one hit, I'm going to be really surprised. Okay, Roselia, I'm going to switch just for the hell of it. Let's see, it's part poison type, so we could go for Deoxys and use a Psychic move. Come on, Wally. You're terrible. Took you so long to get through Victory Road, and now you're never going to get out. So yeah, Psycho Boost. This is a crazy powerful Psychic move. I forget what the catch is. It either has low accuracy or it lowers your stats. I think it lowers stats. Pretty crazy looking move though. It learned this leveling up. I didn't already have it. Critical hit, like I needed it. That's just icing on the cake. That's just adding insult to injury. Yeah, special attack harshly fell, so that's the drawback to that. And crazy amount of experience from this. Let's see, Gardevoir. Well, I could stay in and use Shadow Ball because it would be super effective, but again, I don't really need it. Let's give Rayquaza some screen time because he is my #1 favorite legendary of all time. My second favorite being Giratina, despite the fact that my general opinion about the game's past 3rd gen is not that, I don't have that high of an opinion, but I mean, Giratina's awesome. So, let's see. We'll just go for Extreme Speed. Even though it's just a normal type attack, it's probably going to do so much damage because of the 22 level difference and the fact that, I mean, it's a freaking Rayquaza. Oh, and it's a 1-hit KO. I can't say I'm surprised. You could probably beat the Elite Four with a Rayquaza all by itself, easily. Wow, Corey, you are strong after all. Yeah, you and your stupid green hair. So there's Wally, no challenge there, and that was just a warm-up just to show off my legendaries, and now I think it is time to continue on and rebattle the Elite Four as promised with this crazy powerful team of legendary Pokemon that I caught. So I'm just going to make sure I have items here, even though I'm probably not going to need them. Yeah, I got tons of Lava Cookies, Super Potions, Hyper Potions, Repels. Gonna repel the Elite Four's Pokemon. Okay, so let's see. First guy is Dark type, right? So obviously don't want Deoxys. Who could we have out first? I guess we'll just stay with Regice, why not? So again, I have used Regice, Deoxys, and Latias before because I was grinding them up to level 70, but Kyogre, Rayquaza, and Ho-Oh I haven't used at all prior to recording this video, so it's pretty exciting. So let's jump right in here and rebattle Sydney. And again, unfortunately in this game, the Elite Four is not stronger the second time you battle them, unlike in other games. I really wish they added that to this one as well, but they didn't, so he's going to be just as strong as he was the first time, which is going to make this ridiculously easy. But again, the point is to just tear through their teams, because, I mean, again, legendaries. Oh yeah, Clear Body prevents the Intimidate, so that's just a slap in the face to start it out. And being Dark-type, Superpower will be super effective, so might as well go with... Or we could go for Ancient Power and try and get this... No, you know what? I don't need stat raises. What am I thinking? Like, seriously. Oh yeah, and actually, I think Ice Beam might have been a TM too. I'm not entirely sure, but... Because I know it started out with a... I think it had Blizzard. Or maybe I'm just getting that all wrong. Maybe it had Ice Beam anyways. So there goes Mightyena really easily. And he's going to bring out Absol. I'm going to switch because of the stat losses. Let's go for Kyogre. Haven't had him on screen yet in this episode, so let's do it. Oh yeah, and I have that ability that makes it rain. Making it rain. Except it's going to be really annoying because of the time it'll take for every turn, but you know, whatever. So yeah, you can see, no experience gained on Kyogre there. We could go for Sheer Cold, which is that one-hit KO move with like 30% accuracy, just for the hell of it. Let's do it. Let's just see if I can hit this move. I mean, I doubt he's going to be able to... Oh, I did on the first try, too. Man, that's just so unfair. Wow, it's a one-hit KO. You are absolutely terrible. And Cacturne might as well stay in. Even though he's super effective against me, it's not like I really care. I can just go for Sheer Cold again. And if I hit it, obviously he's dead, so why not? Kyogre's attack missed. What a shame. Cotton Spore. What is that? Okay, my speed fell. I'm not really too concerned about that. So let's just try this again, see if I can get it to hit. And he used a grass move. It's super effective, but it did 33 damage. Oh no, I'm so scared of dying now. Okay, Sheer Cold, Cacturne's out. No contest. Alright. And next is Shiftry. Let's switch it out. Get some changes here. Get a Latias. Now let's go back to Regice. I can just Ice Beam and destroy this thing really quick. Plus, if I remember right, his last one is Crawdaunt, which is Dark Water, and then I can use Zap Cannon and be super effective on that one. So that's my strategy there. Because Zap Cannon, I think it was Power 50's accuracy 100. I mean, all the way around, Power 100, accuracy 50, which kind of sucks that it's so inaccurate, but it's pretty good electric move. So I think it had some other bonus to it too, or maybe I don't know. Didn't really have all that much chance to use it when I was training this thing up. And he goes for Swagger. Okay, yeah, this Shiftry I remember is really annoying. With the Swagger and the double team, it's just really hard to get a hit out on it. So let's hope Regice can pull through here, and oh, dang it! He used it through the confusion, but then he missed, so that's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, he goes for double team again. That's really annoying. This is the one time I wish I had like some X accuracies or something. Well, at least the confusion is no longer an issue. And there we go, used Ice Beam. Should easily kill it. Yeah, goodbye, Shiftry. Alright, so let's see if I was right in my prediction here about what his last one is, my memory. There we go, yep, Crawdaunt. So I'll stay in and go for that Zap Cannon. It's a really cool looking move. Go ahead and show you guys that. And rain continues to fall. Okay, let's do this. Let's hope we can hit. Nope. Wasn't expecting it. 50% accuracy isn't that great. But it will at some point. Hopefully I don't waste away all 5 PP without getting a hit off. That's the one thing, is a lot of these Pokemon now have really powerful moves, but they're all like 5 PP. Yeah, look at that. Shoots like a black ball of electricity. But, yeah, the problem is I might run out of PP. But, I mean, I have some moves that are pretty good, so I don't think it'll be much of a problem. Well, how do you like that? I lost. It was fun, so it doesn't matter. What a good sport, Sydney. Okay, so let's see. We're at 18 minutes here. I think I'm going to end this episode here. So, in the next one, I will continue on fighting the rest of the Elite Four and the Champion. I will see you guys then. Goodbye.